A look there at Chase Field here in Phoenix. Today it's majors versus minors between the New Orleans Zephyrs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Jackie Ricks stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 1-0.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. And it will be a scorcher this afternoon. Already 1:02 at game time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Peralta is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Number 68 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Well, this will look like a simple infield single in the box score, but just by keeping the ball on the infield, that saves a run, so you never know. If they get out of this, it could wind up being one of the biggest plays of the game.
Standing in now, Pedro Aguilera, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, this team has a very reliable outfielder in Venezuelan David Peralta. Many people didn't know that he actually was signed as a pitching prospect. But what they do know now, he's got a great arm, and you just don't want to test it. Let's see if that comes into play in this one.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Into the box now, Carson Butler. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. New Orleans is out in front, 2-0. Odrisamer Despaigne, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Aguilera is in his tracks now. 1 down. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Eric, who stands out to you?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
3-0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Butler going back on it, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning. And now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Rojas comes up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. And with a quick breather here, here's a look at the Zephyrs on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
David Peralta gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and the runner back. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Miguel Rojas makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Rojas.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Got him.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Joe Fertz is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Greinke looks in. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This may seem like just an ordinary strikeout, but it's worth paying attention to the fact that he had to burn up a lot of pitches to do it. And on a hot afternoon like this can really take a toll on your energy out there. Make you burn out even quicker than usual.
Stepping in now, Odrisamer Despaigne, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
2 out, nobody on. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Ricks takes it in, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Stepping in, Yasmani Tomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Zach Greinke stands in.
Pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
We've mentioned before that this guy can handle the bat, and he proves it right here with a solid base hit.
Nick Ahmed set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Strike called, 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Gene Segura would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
So striding in, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Jackie Ricks will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Now batting.
I don't know, 2 pitch here.
68.
He knows he's got to protect, and that's sort of a defensive hack there. Just trying to make contact, and the result, an easy pop-up.
Into the box, number 68. As he takes a cold strike on the black. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barrios, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. He's still on the short end of a 2. A.J. Pollock digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 11, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded to third. Ferks is up with it in time to first, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Butler moves over. And that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. Pedro Aguilera is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, Pedro Aguilera.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
1-0.
Scorched to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Yeah. Doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Striding into the box, Garrett Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Butler.
Now to the plate, Carson Butler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
That's up. That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Miguel Rojas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Two out with the man at first. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Joe Ferks gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Digging in, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 home. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call. And he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to right. Aguilera on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Zach Greinke will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And you can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, he allowed the first 2 guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you never want to do. But then he bears down, gets the previous guy to fly out, then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nick Ahmed is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Tap foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Odrisamer Despaigne will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Greinke's ready. Here comes the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tomas has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Jackie Ricks will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Too high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In the air now out to left field. Tomas sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 68 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that